Hey guys, Fly Girl VSG coming into you with my week 91 post-op VSG vertical sleeve gastrectomy update. I had surgery December 5th, 2013 with Dr. J. Jan at Legacy Good Samaritan Hospital. I started the 2-week pre-op diet at 301.2. I waited a day of surgery at 291.8. Whatever this is driving me crazy, so I'm sorry. I'm fussing with it. I weighed in last week at 191.4, and I weighed in this morning at 191 for a loss of 0.4 pounds. I will say this though, last Friday and Saturday, I saw 189.6, so that is very good news. I have those fiber lashes on today, and I've got a little bit of a spot. That's weird. Now I have to look at it closer because I'm gonna be seeing that in the corner of my eye, and it's gonna be driving me crazy. So yeah, I did the three-day refresh. Sorry guys, I have a clump or something weird. I'm gonna have to fix that later. The 3-day refresh last week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I lost another like almost 2 pounds after that. So I had lost 4.8 pounds. But I did have a little dairy last night and the night before. So I had a little bit of dairy this week, although I've been pretty good at my caffeine intake and I've been pretty good. I've not had any wine or alcohol. My caffeine intake has been better, for sure better. And so, yeah, just kind of trying to keep the dairy and the carbs down to a minimum. Not carbs per se, more so that's those simple carbs, bread, crackers. But I did have some rice. Rice doesn't settle well with me, but if I have Thai food, I like to have just a little bit, like an 1/8 of a cup or so with some curry or whatever. So I did have some of that this week. So that would explain maybe a little bit of the added increase in weight, which is like, I think 1.4 pounds from where I was at Friday, up, but still 0.5 pounds from where I was last Thursday. So that's good news. So I did see the 180s again. I actually believe that it can happen. It is possible. So that's good. And yes, by the way, I am coming into you with my bathrobe. We, my fiance and I, his parents' 50th wedding anniversary. There you go. That's my nose. Is, today. So we are going out to dinner, and there's a bunch of festivities this weekend going on with that. So this weekend does pose a bit of a challenge, and I've talked to my fella extensively about this in terms of coming up with a plan, because I do want to have some wine. His family are big partiers. They drink a lot, and I tend to drink a lot around them because A, they're drinking a lot, and B, it's kind of, I mean, they're the in-laws, you know. So, yeah, and there's other family coming in from out of town. They're having a big party, and they're doing a couple days at the coast, and blah, blah, blah. So, so it'll pose some issues there. I do plan on having some wine, but, and maybe a Bloody Mary Monday morning, you know, and stuff, but I really plan on keeping it to a minimum. Maybe even trying spritzers. They're having a big party on Saturday. I might try some spritzers. So half a glass of wine, half a glass of mineral water or club soda or something like that. Spitting all over. What do you guys think of my lipstick? My aunt gave me 4 new lipsticks. My nails aren't painted yet, but she gave me 4 new lipsticks for my birthday last month, and this is one of them, and I think it's going to be really cute. It's going to go really good with my outfit, which I am going to have to take a picture of later because it's going to be my first pantsuit. You know, like a all one-piece pantsuit. Oh, it's so cute. I bought it at Ross ages ago, and I just haven't worn it yet. But it's cooler and raining here today, so I figured it'd be a good time, even though it has spaghetti straps. I can wear a little jacket with it, so. Anyway, so in terms of the 191, I did see 180s again. I feel good about 191. I mean, I feel, you know, I'd rather be in the 180s, but the thing about 191 is I'm doing everything right. I'm also I worked out like 2 hours on Wednesday. I took Tuesday. I took Wednesday off because my lower back was really sore. So, you know, also I tend to, when I work out for that long, I also tend to hold water. So, and that's okay. You know, it's totally okay. I'm doing everything right. I'm eating well. I'm eating clean. I haven't had any fried food. I haven't had any junk food. I haven't had any candy or sugar, you know, major sugar. I've had a little bit of like dark chocolate and stuff here at the house, like a square here or there. yeah, this weekend will pose some challenges. But my theory on this weekend is moderation. And they're having a big catered party on Saturday. And my whole thing about that is to load up my plate with what I want to eat. And that's when I get to eat. I'm not going to be standing by the thing and picking up snacks walking by. I'm going to eat my plate, and then the rest of it, I'll have, a glass of sparkling water in my hand, or a juice and spritzer, or, like I'm going to have a couple glasses of wine, but that's it. So, yeah, I'm feeling really good though. Otherwise, my energy feels good. Even though I've been drinking less caffeine, I actually feel better because of that. I did try the new, performance through Beachbody called Energize. And I will say this about that. I was finding that I was taking the body effects, and I had a great, like it mostly kept me through my workout, but I had a crash later on. Like I'd get really drowsy and really tired and a little blue. I was crashing really hard. I'm sorry. Speaking of caffeine, maybe I should have some. But this stuff, the opposite is happening is that I love it. I'm drinking it around 9 or 10, so not very late. But I'm having a harder time, like my mind starts to go and I'm getting a bunch of shit done. And my workouts are really, I took a scoop on Tuesday, and I worked out here for an hour and then took an hour walk, and it was amazing. I could have kept going, but my hips, my IT bands get really tight when I walk, because I try to walk fast. I try to walk about 3 miles an hour. I probably end up walking a little slower than that, but yeah, like I lay in bed and I'm like, oh, I can't turn my mind off. Like I'm so busy. And part of that is that actually I have a lot on my mind. Like I'm trying to balance this new business and my work and wedding planning and this whole thing with my fiance's family this weekend. It's like, but like I'm pretty revved up. So I think maybe I'll go back to like 3/4 of a scoop on that, but I didn't have a crash from it. So I actually like it a lot. It's the same price as, Body Effects, and actually comes in a better container because it's smaller instead of this big, huge, wasteful, Body Effects comes in this big, huge tub like this, and it's like this full, whereas this one comes in a tub that's like, this big basically, and then it's chock full, so it's pretty awesome. It's kind of a strange neon color though, and it only comes in one flavor, which is lemonade, which, is okay. So, so that was something interesting I found this week to, help perk things along in terms of my workouts, but I didn't work out again today. I went to go work out and then I got a call. Anyway, long story. I had to get ready. And I'm starting the 21-day fix next Wednesday, and I have to admit, I'm excited for it. I'm ready for it. But the eating plan confuses me a little bit. So I'm trying to, talk to some people who've done it before. So if anybody's done it, I think it's just pretty easy. Like, the certain containers are a cup, other containers are half a cup, and I just eat this many a day. And I don't eat a lot in a day anyway. I pretty much eat 4 small meals. I have a Shakeology for breakfast, which I love. And it's about 300 calories if I add a banana and I add some PB2, and I sometimes add a scoop of Click Mocha as just like having a solid 30 grams of protein right in my day. And then, yeah, usually it's like chicken salad or another style, so it's like, I'll just have to make some recipes and just pull on them. So my plan is to do that. I just need to become more familiar with the eating plan, because as of right now, I feel a little confused. I mean, it seems pretty straightforward. It's just the tracking part of it. I wish it were, I wish it would be less gimmicky on the containers, meaning that I would just say you need to eat 3 cups of vegetables a day, 2 cups, you can eat 3 cups of vegetables, 2 cups of fruit, 1 cup, 2 cups of protein, whatever. And then give me a list of what those things are, instead of being like, you have to put these in the containers, because I'd rather just know what the measurements are and then just measure it, because it feels easier for me. So anyway, I got a cookbook to go along with it, and I should have that in a few days, so I'll be good. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I did this last week too, where I was doing all the yawns. So weird. What else did I want to say? 21-day fix next week. You guys can still join. You wouldn't get your stuff until probably Friday of next week, but there's still 2 spots left. October is going to be, well, I'll post another video more specific to that. So, what else do I want to talk about? I don't usually do shout outs, so I'm not going to do that, even though I have a few. I always hate leaving people out, so I just don't do them. I love that people do. But I always am like, oh, they didn't mention me. Like, somehow everyone should always mention me. Obviously. Also, if you haven't checked out my like page, it's facebook.com, and then it's, the backslash or whatever, Flygirl Fitness, flygirl.fitness, Flygirl Fitness. So come like my page. Would love it. If you think anybody else would like it, that'd be awesome too. That's really all I've got today. So I hope that you guys have a stellar Labor Day weekend. I'm just going to keep fighting the good fight. I'm feeling much more positive after the 3-day refresh. I think I mentioned that last week, but like, I just feel like good. I'm still hovering in the low 190s, which I've been doing for a month or 2 months, but I feel more hopeful. I saw the 180s again. I know it's possible. I'm still dealing with my shoulder. I've still got the steroid in my system. But like it's there. Like it's, like I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really good. I just feel like I finally got the puzzle pieces in place, meaning, sometimes it takes a while for the puzzle pieces to start to come together to actually form the picture. And that's what I feel like. Like, I kind of feel like I was in the 193, 195, 196 range. But I was like, why can't I, but I was still drinking, even if I thought it was less, and I was still going out and eating whatever, even though it's not a lot of food. Like, it still all adds up. And so, like, I'm just eating super clean and whole foods, and I'm kind of going back to basics and having, like, scheduled, I do enjoy my wine. And I always have. And so being like, okay, I have 2 or 3 times this month where I can do that, basically once a week. And that's but it's going to be less than that. But yeah, maybe 2 or 3 times in the next month that I will be drinking. So I feel good about that. I feel really good. Anyway, if you guys want to comment below, tell me what you guys' plans are for the holiday weekend. I would love to know what you guys are all up to. I'm going to be here having a party, or going to a party, and then spending one night at the coast. So just, dinking around and having a good time. So let me know what you guys are up to, and I hope you guys have so much fun, and be safe, and keep it fly out there. Bye, you guys.